There are two wolves inside of you. One wolf is strong and healthy, and the other one is sick and weak. They're fighting each other in your mind right now, and eventually one of them will win. So here's the question. Which one will it be? The strong wolf or the weak wolf? Well, the truth is that they're both dying. But the dying strong wolf is not caused by hunger and thirst. It's caused by regret. He spends all day looking back at the past, wishing he could relive certain days again and do things differently. He regrets not taking action when he had the chance, not chasing after his dreams when he was younger, not speaking up for himself when he should have. This wolf is slowly getting weaker and weaker. On the other hand, the sick and dying wolf, he doesn't spend any time dwelling in the past. He lives in the present moment. Every single day he makes excuses. Why he can't get what he wants. Why he can't achieve his dreams. Why he can't be the man he wants to be. And he's wasting away because of all these constant excuses. Now, if the strong wolf wins and kills the weak wolf, then what will happen? Well, the strong wolf will die because there's no food or water, but he'll also die of regret. On the other hand, if the weak wolf kills the strong wolf, then what will happen? The weak wolf will live another day, maybe even another year or two, but he'll continue to live a life filled with misery, sickness and pain. So which one do you think is the better option? Well, the truth is that neither of these options is good. But sometimes we have to kill the wolves inside of us. And today I want to share 8 ways to destroy your weaknesses and kill the wolves inside of you. 1. Stop making excuses. In order to start improving, you need to stop blaming others and making excuses. Listen, we all make mistakes. But the most successful people in the world learn from their mistakes and move on. They don't make excuses. So, the next time you find yourself making an excuse for why you can't do something, ask yourself whether it is the rational thing to do or whether it is just your weak self protecting you from the pain of failure. No, 2. Don't dwell on the past. Many men spend all day, every day thinking about how much better their life used to be. And they say things like, "Oh, I used to be so happy." And, "Oh, I used to be so strong." And, "Oh, I used to be so confident." But let me tell you something. You are not still thinking about those times because you were happy. You're thinking about them because you feel miserable now. If you were truly happy in the past, then you wouldn't be thinking about it. You'd be living it instead. It's nothing more than your mind trying to convince you to go back to those days. But listen, you can't go back to yesterday. So don't waste any more time dwelling on it. The only way to make yourself feel better in the present is by creating new memories and experiences. Go out into the world and create a life that you can look back on fondly. Number 3, learn to accept compliments. Do you know why most men can't accept compliments? It's because deep down inside they feel like they're not worthy of it. For example, let's say a woman compliments you and tells you that you're cute. Now, most men would respond by saying, "No, I'm not cute." And then the woman would assume that you're shy or that you're not interested in her. Here's the truth. If you truly believe that you're not worthy of the compliment, then it won't matter if 100 women compliment you. You'll still think that they're all wrong. So stop trying to deny the truth. Accept that you're a good-looking man and allow yourself to enjoy the attention. 4. Never compare yourself to others. There's a famous saying that goes, "Comparison is the thief of joy." And it's absolutely true. For example, let's say you own a sports car. Let us say you worked hard to save up money for months and finally you could afford to buy the car that you always wanted. Do you think it is a good idea to sit and compare your car to other people's cars? No, it's not. Why? Because the second you compare your car to someone else's car, you reduce the value of your own car. Instead of feeling proud about your achievement, you start feeling bad about the fact that your car isn't as expensive as someone else's car. The same thing applies to everything in life. Relationships, status, money, looks. You see, once you start comparing yourself to other people, then you give them the power to control how you feel about yourself. And that is something that you should never do. Number 5, deal with your mistakes. How many mistakes have you made in your life? How many mistakes have you regretted? Well, the truth is that you can't change the past. You can't take back what you said. You can't undo the actions you've taken. All you can do is deal with the consequences of your actions and move on. Sometimes we tend to ignore our mistakes and run away from them. We try to hide them instead of dealing with them head-on. And we end up making the situation so much worse. The best way to deal with your mistakes is by accepting them and making a plan to fix them. For example, let's say you messed up at work. Don't ignore it. Instead, apologize and make a plan to prevent it from happening again. 6. Stop hiding your problems. Listen, problems are unavoidable. No matter who you are or how careful you are, problems will come your way. But there's a big difference between running towards your problems and running away from them. When you're running towards your problems, you deal with them head-on and you become stronger as a person. But when you're running away from your problems, you just make them worse. Most of us grow up being told that we should talk about our feelings and be open about our problems. But as men, we are taught that we shouldn't complain. And as a result, we end up bottling our emotions and pretending that everything is fine when it's far from it. By doing this, we become masters at hiding our problems. But listen, you can pretend to be strong all you want, but that doesn't mean that your problems will just disappear. Instead, it means that you're only making them worse. So the next time you feel like you have a problem that you can't solve, reach out to a trusted friend or family member. Tell them about what you're going through and ask for help. Trust me, that's the best way to solve any problem. 7. Stop caring about what other people think. The main reason why most people fail to achieve their goals is because they too concerned with what other people think. For example, let's say you want to start your own business. You want to take the leap of faith and start working for yourself, but you're afraid of what your friends and family might say. Or let's say you want to start working out, but you're afraid of what your classmates might think. Or let's say you want to pursue a creative hobby like music or art, but you're afraid of what your colleagues might say. Well, listen, the only people whose opinion matters are the people that you care about. And even their opinion shouldn't matter all that much. At the end of the day, it's your life. You have to live it exactly the way you want to. And the only way to do that is by stopping to care about what other people think. And finally, number 8, stop doubting yourself. There are literally millions of men out there who are capable of achieving anything they want. They have the potential to become insanely successful, yet they never do. And the main reason for that is because they doubt themselves. Maybe you've been doubting yourself for most of your life. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough or smart enough or talented enough. Well, listen, your talent and abilities are like a bank account. The more you use them, the more they grow. But the more you doubt them, the more they shrink. Doubting yourself will make you feel less motivated and less productive. It'll cause you to give up faster. It'll make you feel lazy and unfocused. So stop doubting yourself and believe that you're capable of amazing things. Believe that you're destined to greatness. And trust me, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. Until next time.